Hey everyone, it's Dr. K. Now, we all know chronic pain is a major health problem worldwide, and there's a lot of factors that basically contribute to the development of chronic pain. We know it can be a burden on people's lifestyles and the quality of their daily activities. And it's also well established that chronic pain conditions are associated with things like insufficient sleep. And we all know how important sleep is. So insufficient sleep can be a predictor of persistent pain in both general populations and chronic pain patients. So, we work with a lot of active adults, and the idea behind active adults is they're always working in an uncomfortable range when they're training. The key is to be able to identify when discomfort crosses that threshold into true pain, and then what are your strategies to mitigate it, to prevent it from becoming a bigger problem, right? Now, there are some studies that showed how chronic insufficient sleep increased markers for spontaneous pain. So sleep deprivation studies showed increased pro-inflammatory markers, and those are the things that are basically going to impede any kind of muscle recovery and repair from damage after a really strenuous bout of exercise. And there's also been evidence that shows it can overstimulate the central nervous system, resulting in a lower threshold for you perceiving what pain is, right? So this can also result in altered cognitive performance, like making poor movement decisions or decision making during performance. Now, this area in particular can be crucial for you if you're a competitive athlete and you and your competitors are all training at roughly the same level, the same range. You have the same physical abilities, and you're looking to require that higher level of decision making and reaction time to play a role in how you compete against them. It's the small things that make the biggest difference. So, some of the negative effects of sleep deprivation included decrease in submaximal lifts on things like bench press, leg press, deadlifts, decreases in power activity. And then also, again, we're coming back into altered mood, and this can influence things like your endurance activities. Now, we see ventilation rates and faster times to reaching exhaustion and less total distance running covered due to increased rate of perceived exertion and pacing strategies. So these are all things that are affected as a runner if you have poor sleep. Now, a lot of the studies showed impairments and negative effects with 36 hours of sleep deprivation, but there are negative effects with something as little as 2 to 4 hours of less sleep a night. So that's something to consider, especially if there's a specific event you're training for. Now, while pain intensity ratings were found to be elevated during periods of sleep insufficiency, they did return back to baseline after adequate recovery periods. So if we're talking about just one bad night, hey, you can recover from that with a single night of recovery sleep to help you normalize the elevation of spontaneous pain. So what we want to take a look at is how to mitigate those factors through things like sleep hygiene, sleep strategies, and obviously take a look at new research that's coming out about things like banking your sleep, or banking your sleep through sleep extension. I'll post a few more videos on this in the upcoming weeks, but for now, I just hope we can convey how you can have a better understanding of how insufficient sleep can alter your overall performance. Let me know if you have any questions on this, but I hope it's informative for you. Stay strong, inspire others.